Hello, this is Whitney from the Northland Library Computer Center. You may know from working with us in the Computer Center that Northland provides access to electronic media content such as ebooks, audiobooks, and movies. What you may not know is that Northland also provides access to a select number of free job and career resources. Whether you decide to look for your first job, re-enter the workforce, or change your career path, these resources can assist you with various aspects of obtaining a job. We know from our experiences helping patrons with their job-related questions that this process can be frustrating for some of you. If you feel overwhelmed by the amount of resources out there, or if you are unsure of where to start, we encourage you to use the following resources as a starting point. In this video, I will review 3 resources that you can access for free: the Peterson's Test and Career Prep database, the Tutorcom service, and the PA CareerLink website. At this point, I am going to switch screens and provide an overview of each service so that it can help you best determine which of these resources meet your needs. The following job and career resources are available at Northland Public Library. Peterson's Test and Career Prep. With Peterson's, you can take some career assessment quizzes that focus on your interests, personality, and work style. You can then use the results to narrow down what types of jobs to search. In addition, as part of Peterson's mission to provide educational services for adults, you can access career advice tutorials created by experts on staff on subjects such as career changes, resume frequently asked questions, and interviewing and networking tips. Finally, you can use the free online Visual CV Resume Builder tool. You can use this tool to either create a new resume or cover letter or edit an existing resume or cover letter. It also allows you to save or share it when needed. Tutor.com. If you prefer to partner with someone else to meet your job search needs instead of working independently, Tutor.com has some tools to help. Between the hours of noon and midnight, you can type specific job, resume, or cover letter questions into an online form and receive immediate help from a certified tutor. The tutor can provide assistance via chat or audio options. Once you finalize your resume, you can send it and receive feedback from their career tutors in about 24 hours. PA CareerLink. Unlike Peterson's Test and Career Prep and Tutor.com, you do not need a Northland Library card to access the PA CareerLink website. Instead, we provide you with a quick link to the site and can help you locate the various services available to you. For example, you can search for local jobs on their job site, or contact one of the local CareerLink offices in Pittsburgh City proper to access virtual workshops tailored to your needs, such as resume basics. The local CareerLink offices also provide some virtual services, such as career advising. If you would like to access more advanced features created by CareerLink staff, such as interview training videos and career assessments, we can show you where to sign up for an account that allows you to do so. If you are interested in learning more, please follow along with me as I review each of these resources in more depth. Let's start by reviewing Peterson's Test and Career Prep database. Let's start at the Northland Public Library website, where I can show you how to access the Peterson's Job and Test Prep database. So after typing northlandlibrary.org in the address bar, move your mouse down to the eLibrary heading, and once the drop-down menu appears, go down to the very bottom options, Peterson's Test and Career Prep, and then left-click to select it. It will ask you to type in your Northland Library card number, which has to start with 28101. And once you do that, you should be able to see this screen here. We are going to focus on the Explore Careers tools on this database, and in order to do so, we must create and then sign into an account. Now this account will be convenient because it will allow you to return to any work in progress at a later time, and it adds an extra layer of security and precaution because some of the tools deal with your personal information. So to sign up for the account the first time, in the upper right corner, click New User Sign Up and type in the information required: name, address, password, secret word, and then left-click the Register button. If you already have an account, you can skip this step and go to the Login button in the top right corner. And then it will ask you to log in with your email address and password. You can log in. Next, we'll access the career tools by scrolling down, clicking the plus sign in the career section, and then once again, under Career Tools, Learn More, click the arrow. We're going to focus on these tools today: Find a Career, Career Advice, and Create a Resume. So to access the Career Assessment section, go to Find a Career and click Select. So new users who are just starting with this database will have different options than you see here. You'll have to click Find Your Calling, and then you can see this page. Scroll down to the View Assessments button and left click. And then click the black Start Your Journey button to access the assessments. It's going to open the Interests assessment first. Whenever you're ready to start the assessment, click Start Assessment. And all you have to do is left click in the option that best fits your answer to the question. Once you fill out all the questions on the page, you'll click Next Set of Questions here at the bottom. Each assessment will have about 4 pages of questions, and when you're done, you'll see an analysis of your answers, and I'll show you what one of those looks like. So for instance, after completing the interest assessment, you'll see your results grouped and organized in a special way. So it's a lot of information on the page, but you can see that it's divided into categories. It's grouped and organized in a way that will be easy to retain and understand. And it provides some in-depth analysis for you on what the categories mean, offers some reflection questions, and these things may help you determine what types of jobs to search for. In order to move to the next set of tools in this database, you will have to complete additional assessments. Those assessments address your values, personality, and workplace preferences. Whenever you are ready to continue, you would click the black Take Next Assessment button. Then, when you have completed all 4 of the assessments, the Next Assessment button turns into the Explore Career Matches button. You would click that button to move on. It will display career matches grouped by subject. Some examples of career subjects would be education, architecture and construction, IT and computer programming, and transportation distribution. If you find a subject of interest to you, you can click on the subject title to learn about particular jobs. For example, education will provide different types of teaching jobs. This is an example of a teaching job here: English Language and Literature Teachers Post-Secondary. So you can scroll down the page or click the different tabs to find out different information about the job. There's also some videos or other buttons on the right that will give you some extra information. So this part of the page will give you some tasks that you would find as part of that job. And these are other tools that you can use to find out more about the particular job. So I'm going to go back to the assessment page. And that's what you'll find if you use the Career Assessments option in this database. I'm going to click and close the assessment tabs. And let's move on to career advice. So career advice will be helpful if you would like to find relevant, up-to-date information from experts in the job search profession, such as human resource professionals and career coaches. And this information will be helpful because it's not easily found doing a general Google search. If this is of interest to you, click the Select button under Career Advice. And Peterson's will display their virtual career library of topics which you can learn more about. So for example, we have information on job searches, cover letters, resume basics, and even salary negotiations. So if you find a topic of interest, you can just click on the title, which I'll do here for career changes, and it will open the particular topic. So on the left-hand side, there'll be the table of contents, which has subsections here on the left. And then whatever subsection you click on, so for example, know where you're going, it will provide the content on the right side of the page. So a benefit of this tool is that the information is organized pretty cleanly and it's grouped together in a way in which the information will be less overwhelming and easier for you to digest and retain. Another nice feature of this tool is it's not just paragraphs of information all on one screen. If you see something like this with a blue box and an orange arrow, you can click on the arrow to see more information. So if this is something of interest to you, you could click on just that arrow and leave the other sections of information alone. So there are some interactive elements to the screens as well. Another interesting aspect of this tool, for example, if I go to the updating resume section and then a new career, a new resume, if I scroll down to the bottom of the screen, these orange titles indicate linked documents. So if I would like to see an example of a resume, I can click on the orange title and the resume will download automatically as a PDF document and it'll save directly to my device. So I can see examples of resumes that are hidden here in this section. If you prefer to go backwards and forwards through the entire course, if that's easier for you, instead of jumping around by clicking on each section, you can use the arrows up here in the top right corner to go backwards and forwards. If you click the left arrow, it will move you back through the course. And if you move forward, it will take you forward and you can see your progress on the left side. It'll take you through slide by slide. So you can choose which information in the course is relevant to you, which information you would like to read about. If you would like to go to a different course, you can go to the top left corner and click Back to Content. That returns you to the virtual career library. So feel free and take advantage of the information in all of these different subject matter tutorials. I'm going to click the X and return to the general career tools page and show you the last feature in this database. So if you're interested in using the online resume creator tool, you can click Select by Create a Resume. And this feature is nice because you don't need to worry about paying for additional software. You don't have to be overwhelmed by the process of creating an entire resume from scratch. All you have to do is open the Resume Builder tool like this, and then choose from the available on-screen options. And you can customize and choose what options to use to make the resume that suits your needs. So once again, as a returning user, my screen will look different from yours. So I will get to the part where it'll look like a beginning user. I'll click CV Resume and then start from scratch. So this is what you see when you open the tool for the first time, is you can choose a new template. So click on an option in the list and it brings up the template with your information. Some of it's already in there and some of it you can fill in yourself. So there's a couple ways to change the information. All you can do is move your mouse to the different sections, and each section, it has dotted lines that indicates a text box. To change the information, you just left click in a text box and type your information over it. You could also click on this pen icon that turns up. That also allows you to type in text. So once you type in text, you can just left click outside of the text box and the resume writer will automatically save your changes. So you don't have to worry about setting up your information. All you have to do is just type your information in the text boxes provided. You have the option of changing your font styles and colors and sizes here under Appearance. You can add additional pages in Page Layout. You could click Sample Content here on the left and choose a resume that's already written and just type your own information in. If you don't like the template that's already created, you could click Change Template and click on a different option. And you can also see your revision history. So this tool will save all of your changes for you and you don't have to worry about losing your information. So those are the tools here on the top and along the left that will allow you to customize your resume. Once you're done creating your resume or importing your existing resume and editing it, you can share it or download the file as a Word document or PDF file. When you share, it's going to give you a website link that you can paste into an email message, your LinkedIn account, Facebook, or Twitter. So to summarize, you can use the tools at the top and the side to customize the resume, and then use these buttons at the top to save it and share it. So I'm going to close this tab and return to Peterson's Test and Career Prep. So this concludes the overview of the tools and features on this database. I hope this overview allows you to feel more comfortable with exploring this resource more in depth on your own. Next, let's look at the options that Tutor.com has to offer. If you find that you have more specific questions after starting your job and career research, or if you would like some one-on-one assistance with creating a resume or cover letter, try using our Tutor.com service. Even though Tutor.com became known for providing one-on-one assistance for students under the age of 18, our library subscription includes access to job and career help resources for adult learners as well. Some things to note is you can access Tutor.com using a library card from any Allegheny County Public Library. And in addition, this service is only available between the hours of 12 p.m., noon, to 12 a.m., midnight. I can show you how to access the service now from our website, northlandlibrary.org. You can move down to the eLibrary heading and place your mouse on top, and then click on the first option in the list, County eLibrary. That provides you with a list of all of our databases. To narrow down to our specific career databases, click Education and Career, and then scroll down until you find the Tutor.com logo. Place your mouse in the middle of the logo and then click the Go button. It's going to ask you to sign in with your library card number before you can continue. Type your card number in the box and then click the blue Submit button to continue. Once you access this page, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and focus on the Getting Help Finding a Job section down here at the bottom. So the first thing you can try is connecting with a career coach. So click Connect with a Career Coach button to access the online form. You can see the topic of job help has already been filled out for you. You would choose a subject, so click on the arrow at the end of the list, and then click on an option in the list, such as writing a cover letter. Next, click the arrow under the Select a Grade menu, and you can click on Adult. You can choose what library you belong to by clicking on it in the list. For example, Northland Public Library. Next, you can choose if you want a chat only online or a chat and voice help. If you choose the chat and voice, it involves audio, so you would need microphone and speakers enabled on your device in order for this to work. You can click inside the question box to type a specific question or topic, or you can also click Attach a File if you have a document that you would like the career coach to review and if you're asking questions about it. Finally, to connect to a career coach, click this green Connect Now button. And next I'll show you an example of what a chat option looks like. So Tutor.com will open a new chat window like this and locate an available career coach within about 60 seconds. So the chat box will be on the right, where you can click inside the text box at the bottom to type in the information and correspond with the tutor. You can use the options here on the left and along the top if you prefer to use visual tools to get assistance. So that allows you to not only rely on the audio help, but you can get visual aid help by using this space here in the middle and the tools at the top and along the side. So this is an example of how the tutor used the Share a File option to provide an example of a cover letter. And during the session, the career coach was able to review each part of this cover letter and provide guidance for how the student could apply the same principles when creating his or her own letter. Due to the popularity of the service, each career coach chat has a time limit of about 20 minutes. After the career coach ends the chat, you have the option to receive a PDF copy of your chat transcript via email. So you can click in this Enter Email box and send an email to get a PDF copy of your chat transcript for your future reference. You also have the option to print out your chat transcript or replay your immediate session. I'll go back to the Tutor.com page now and show you another option. So if you click back, there's also the option, if you have a draft of a resume that you would like a professional to review, you can click Drop off a resume for review. Now this pop-up box comes up explaining that to use this extra service, you need to sign up for a free Tutor.com account. And here is providing the information that you would need to create that account. And you get access to this resume review service and a bunch of other features. So if you decide to create an account and send your resume for review, the career coach usually allows you to submit a paper for review, and then you can upload your file. You'll get a response with some feedback in about 24 hours. I'm going to close this box and show you one last service. Going back. One last thing you can take advantage of with Tutor.com is searching the online job resources. So click Search Online Job Resources to get to some additional help. And the nice thing about this service is it gives you access to more specialized job and career search topics that other job sources do not have. For instance, if I go here to subject, job resources, and click the arrow to choose the subtopic job search information and tips. I can then scroll down and see websites and videos related to this topic. I'm going to click See All 14 Websites and go all the way down to the bottom of the first page. So some things that you may not see on other job search sites is how to recognize job scam examples. So if you're interested in learning about that, you could click on the title of the resource and it brings up a website with information about how to spot fake job scams. So I'm going to close that link and go back. So this completes the overview of the features of Tutor.com. Whether you need some one-on-one job help, feedback on your resume, or links to websites containing important job search tips, feel free to try it for your job and career needs. Finally, let's look at the options that you can find on the PA CareerLink website. Many job and career resources available for free offer general information and provide few options for individualized job and career assistance. If you would like to use some resources more targeted to your specific needs, try visiting the Pennsylvania CareerLink, also known as PA CareerLink, website. PA CareerLink has various locations, including 2 in the Pittsburgh region, where staff provide job search tools and resources specific to Pennsylvania residents. I'll start going through the process of how you can find some resources that you can then follow up with and use on your own time. There are a few different ways to get to the PA CareerLink website. If you're familiar with our website first, northlandlibrary.org, you can move down to the eLibrary heading and put your mouse over it, and then click the first option, County eLibrary. To narrow down the databases, click Education and Career, and scroll down until you'll see the PA CareerLink icon. Once you put your mouse in the icon, you'll see a button that says Go. So if you click that button, it will take you right to the PA CareerLink website. The other option is to directly type the PA CareerLink website into your address browser. And that website is pacareerlink.pa.gov. That will take you right to this website. First off, if you are interested in finding a local job, we recommend starting your search here on the PA CareerLink website. By doing so, you'll make sure not to miss out on relevant jobs that may not show up on national job search websites. To use the job search site, you can type in a job keyword, such as office, and a job location, such as a zip code. Then click the red search button. And then the search results page appears next. The nice thing about this search tool is that it doesn't include advertisements, and you know it'll include only legitimate verified jobs. So you can see there are over 4,000 results listed. So if that's too many, you can use these filters on the left-hand side to narrow down your job search. For example, if you want to find jobs only in Allegheny County, you would click the word Allegheny, and that narrowed down the results a little bit. If you wanted to narrow your results down further by location, there is a city filter, but you would have to click the plus sign to see more options. And you could click a city such as Wexford, and now there's only 56 results. So this is a little bit easier to go through. If you find a job listed in the center that you are interested in learning more about, you can click on the job title, such as Office Administrator. This will give you a description of the job, some requirements of the job, and just more information about it. You also have the ability to apply for the job here on the right-hand side. I'm going to use the back button on my browser in the upper right corner to return to the main page and show you some other resources to use. So if we scroll down to the very bottom, there's an option to find your local office. The easiest way to do that is to click on the Select a County drop-down menu, and for instance, click Allegheny, and this will give you contact information for the local offices. You can click the red Location Details button to get more information. So the first part of the page gives you more contact information, and it also provides a note that says the physical office is temporarily closed to the public. So like many organizations, CareerLink is focused on providing virtual services and specialized workshops for individuals who need assistance. So they still have resources out there, and I can show you some examples. These are some examples of their virtual workshops. We've got targeted job search, interviewing skills, advanced resume writing, and some of their virtual services available. They have services specifically for veterans. They have career advising and job search assistance. So for more information about any of these offerings, please contact one of the local PA CareerLink offices. And this is an example of their contact information. And then there's one last thing. If you would prefer to work on your own using some online job search tools, you can scroll down and to the individual services section and access some more tools there. So for instance, this career counseling and resources section has some options for you. If you click this Check Out Our Career Tools link, it will give you an example of some career tools available to you. So here we see career videos, interview training, and military translator. To get more information about these and the other services available, there is a listing up here in the top right corner, the career services. If you place your mouse over the career services heading, you'll see a list of all the different online resources available to you. For instance, if you are interested in career videos, you could just click on that option in the list. Now what this screen is telling you is that to access more advanced tools like this, you would need to sign in and create a free PA CareerLink account. And that will be helpful and more convenient in the long run because it allows you to apply for any of the jobs that you see, and it allows you to quickly return back to the tools that require repeated use over time. So you would click this Sign In or Create PA CareerLink account and start the process here to sign in. Once again, it's best to contact your local CareerLink offices to find out exactly what resources are available to you in the Pittsburgh region. Would you like additional assistance? The Computer Center can help. Let's go through what you can do next after you've reviewed the resources mentioned in this video. Thank you for following along with me during this review of some of the main features of 3 job and career resource options available to you. If you would like a quick review of the main features of Peterson's or Tutor.com, check out our walkthroughs on northlandlibrary.org. We also have an instructional video on how to use the main features of Tutor.com. To access either the walkthroughs or the instructional videos, go to northlandlibrary.org. First, you can put your mouse over the Computer Center heading, and then left-click Online Training and Resources. At the bottom of this list, you can click on the link to Peterson's Test and Career Prep and open and save a PDF copy of the walkthrough. To access the Tutor.com walkthrough, place your mouse over the eLibrary heading and then left-click Instructions for Databases. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and left-click the link to Tutor.com walkthrough. Finally, to access instructional videos, scroll to the top of the Instructions for Database page and click the link that says Here to access the YouTube playlist. Scroll down to video number 12, and then you can click Tutor.com walkthrough to see a short video on how to use Tutor.com. Or if you have additional questions on these resources and would prefer to work with a Computer Center staff member, please contact us at 412-366-8100 extension 131 or email us at nplcomp@einetwork.net. We can work with you to schedule a one-on-one phone help session or provide you with information via email that may help you with your future work with the job search process. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck pursuing your job and career endeavors.